in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill in this one, Yuri Perez. What's the scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
The designated hitter, number 2, Tyler Freeman.
And we're off and rolling in Miami. To the right side, Stowers. He'll do it himself. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perez measures 6 feet 8 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground, a second. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Mickey Moniak. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that skips in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Next offering down in the dirt. Hey! Ground ball to the right side. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That's outside.
Moniak off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Rolling down the highway, get on board. Down the Mississippi Valley, starting in the north. 1,000,000 miles.
Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's out.
Throw. Save.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Man at second, and that misses. And the count is 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Drilled in the air out towards right center. McCarthy has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And it's fouled off. Here's your 1.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Ball one.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jordan Beck stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3. Go. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the Marlins DH, Marcell Ozuna.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fouled off down the right side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. One gone here.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
The 0-2. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
2 down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the... Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. tied him up on a fastball inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Misses
Nope, that's
just
a ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one
Ball
a little
three.
bit high, and now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Guy is looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Freeman in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner, and a full count now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hey.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Freeman, the runner at first with two gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's
and that
ball
one
two.
up and in. Look out. In the dirt. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Strike two. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards will hit next. Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Hey!
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one outside, and the count's full. The Fish with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the sixth time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, two down. Out towards right center field. McCarthy on the move. And that'll do it. One left for Miami. On to the fourth. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Moniak leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground to first. Stowers takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Connor Norby.
Norby, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Ball two.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now,
whoa,
number 7. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And he has thrown 4. Back here in Miami, well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Popped up. Tovar should have this one. 2 away now. Hard liner. And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Just missed.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one misses. Ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly.
Runner on the go. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, number 3.
This is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Now one missed.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
This one in the air right field. He's got it. 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Comes up empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Tyler Freeman now at the plate.
Ball, that's upstairs. That's ball 2.
Not close with that one. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground right side. Stowers steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious. Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder,
Mickey Moniak. The next to hit, 1 for 2. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Runner on the move. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one ripped but foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, Edwards. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here comes the manager out of the new pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Bender.
Anthony Bender.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
So a walk
that's
puts runners at first and second.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Tovar up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Check swing. Went around. And it's 1-1. Tap back to the mound. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The first baseman, number 7, T.J. Rumfield.
outside.
Outside.
The Rockies looking to strike first, and we're the top half of the sixth. The 1-0. And that's too high.
There.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's too low. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike at 95. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Head in position, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Safe.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. Going to
He's in there. He's safe.
Out of bounds. Safe.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
That's out.
The Rockies holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Man at second. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
He takes it on his own. 2 away. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next one is outside. Off the plate. Ball 1. Runner at third. 2 away. That one way outside. 3-2 now. Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
Ball 4.
And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. So digging in, Kyle Stowers. Runner takes off. It's in for a strike. Throw. Save. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jaden Hill. This is his first appearance of the season. Substitution now at first base. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, number 14, getting some more speed on the bases. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Not in time. He's safe.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball 2.
Close,
Ball
but
3.
called a ball. Ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. Now into the ball game on defense, Owen Casey. He takes over in right. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's in for a strike.
Ball 1.
In there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the Marlins manager. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Phillips, ready to make his season debut, and it comes at a high leverage spot. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips into dirt. On the ground, right side. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Go ahead run on base. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. That's to third. Sanoha. Here's Edwards for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoha. Time called. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. To the right side, and that chance handled. Takes it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Matt.
Ball.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Hill, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Swings through that.
Ball. That pitch is out.
This one popped up. Beck coming on. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Dylan Head, the next up for the Marlins. And he drops it down the third baseline. Grabs it barehanded.
He's in
Not
there.
in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Down the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a line drive to left field. And that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the 8th. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
Right through there for a strike. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ball, that's down.
In there at the knees. Two on the way. Next offering misses down and away. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run for the Rockies, Braxton Fulford. He represents the go-ahead run, so they hope some extra speed will help with that.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And here is Connor Norby. That's a base hit. Has some trouble with it. One runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Inside, ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the eighth. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The relay to the plate, saved. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. And here's the first baseman.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And that's
ball
way
three.
High. And the count's full.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Romano. This is his 3rd time out this year. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Moniak takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Otto Lopez digs in now. Runner on the go. Liner snagged at first. To the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. It's the Rockies 4. Back here in Miami, leading off, Jake McCarthy. And takes low for ball one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Sliced hard but foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Inside and hit him.
Ball got him right there.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Tyler Freeman.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Runner on the move. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Manager out of the dugout. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Ronnie Enriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a swing and a miss.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Going to count 1 and 2. The Rockies trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth.
That's ball 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Bounce to the right. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. 2 left.
For the Rockies.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Juan Mejia.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one almost got him. stays alive. And a 1-2. Way high. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. And one away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Got the out. Marlins down to their final out. And up next for Miami, Javier Sinoja. 0 for 3 in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Agustin Ramirez looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. That's outside.
That's out.
Now 1-2. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game.
Always on my mind. You're always It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. And the Joes of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington